I think that we can dole out some experience and stuff after that last encounter. So you guys are all kind of. I know that you guys kind of exited around the back of the town, and somebody, Ku-Ruk, I think, exited from the front. But that's fine. So you guys wind up meeting back together, and you guys are down the road, and we can just set up camp for tonight because it was kind of near dark anyway. If you guys are interested in that, and so we can dole out some experience to you and get you ready for the next leg of the adventure. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm also, since I have a bonus benefit to my character that I don't actually need to sleep, so I just kind of stay in a trance. So I'm gonna stay in a trance and look in the direction of the town we just left because I don't want those automatons sneaking up on us.
All right. Okay. So you feel like those automatons are not gonna be able to break through the walls. You're pretty sure that they're mainly charged with protecting that town and protecting the contents of the town, so you feel that, you're pretty much, you're going to be safe now that they feel like that you've gotten away.
Before we do any kind of experience stuff, can I take a look at this ring that I managed to steal? I don't really think I checked it out.
Sure, yeah, no problem. So, and also, so there is the cloak, and who's wearing the cloak?
That is AJ, or Donnie.
Yeah, I have the cloak on.
And who's the person that said they can't sleep?
Me. I go.
Laryn.
Yeah.
Laryn. Okay, so Laryn. Yeah, sometimes it's hard.
Laryn.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
So the ring. You're taking a look at the ring. Do you have any kind of skill for figuring out magical objects?
I guess would it just be perception or arcana? Arcana, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Arcana should be the skill, I would imagine.
Okay, cool. I have a +5 to that. Let's see what happens. 22 with my bonus.
22 with your bonus. All right. You recognize this ring as something that you've read about. It's inscribed. It's one of 12 rings, and it's they're rings that are rings of. It's in another language. You can't remember which one, but it's rings of trickery, and this is one of 12 of those rings. And this ring, you're not positive, but you're pretty sure that this ring is the one that makes you hear voices when you put it on. So you would hear other people talking, and you'd hear conversations, and that would be like completely have nothing to do with things that are going on.
Wow, interesting. All right, well, I'm not going to put that thing on, but I'm glad I have it.
The ring of dissociative identity disorder.
It's like the ring of psychosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, so the axe, Ku-Ruk has that in his pack. And the cloak, does anyone want to look at the cloak?
Well, AJ crit failed on that, I believe, and he thinks it's the cloak of entitlement or something.
That's right.
The cloak of entitlement. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Should I re-look at it?
If you do, you're going to think it's the same thing.
Oh, boy.
Could Laryn look at it?
If you let him.
Yeah, I let him. I can't figure out what this thing is really. Like, I think it's this, but I'm not sure. Can you peek at it for a second?
All right, sure. I take it in my hands and I kind of just like look it up and down. And do I do an Arcana again, or is this perception?
This is Arcana as well.
All right.
The perception would let you see the non-magical properties.
Ooh, what is that? 14 with my bonus.
Okay, well, you think it might be the cloak of entitlement. You're not sure, but you then again, it doesn't seem like it's exactly that. It doesn't seem right, but I don't know. You're not sure.
Beats me, Johnny. I don't know. This thing, you're probably right. Yeah. Good luck with that.
All right.
All right.
Could I take the great axe I have and just have Donnie to do sense magic on it?
Sure.
Just because I don't.
Yeah.
I want to make sure it's not like arcane or something. Or cursed.
Yeah, you want to roll Arcana on that?
Yeah, I'll roll Arcana on it. And that is going to be a 24.
Okay.
Thank God.
Well,
Excellent.
you're definitely sure that it is a magical axe, and that it does have a power, and you're not entirely positive, but you think it's like in D&D terms, it's a +2.
That's tight.
Okay. And do I know if it does any more damage than my regular great axe, which is 1d12?
You're pretty positive that it's a better axe for sure, but the damage is like 1d12 +2 basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have weapon expertise 4 axes.
Oh, perfect. Well, there you go.
All right, so I'll switch out my great axe with the double-headed.
All right. Are you still carrying the old one as well?
If I can, if it's not too heavy.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking strong. You're pretty strong. Yeah. So you got you got a pretty nice axe, and you guys are at your camp. And so before you get ready to sleep, and we'll just do experience after you guys go to sleep, just like in video games. We will. So you guys got to figure out your camp first. So who's the one standing watch? Is Donnie or is it
Laryn?
Yeah, most likely me.
So Laryn, because you're not sleeping. So Laryn, you're standing watch, and looking towards the town, and Ku-Ruk and Donnie. So are you guys going to sleep then?
Yeah, I'm definitely. My character's probably definitely asleep. He's probably exhausted.
What are you doing with the purple guy?
I have super beat up.
No health.
Let me see. Do I still have rope? Yes, I still have like 50 feet of rope.
Oh, okay.
I definitely want to tie him up like to something. I'm trying to think what.
Pat his ass down first, because he's probably got sharp objects.
You might want to.
Is he stable now? Because I remember he was like still pretty hurt.
He's stable, but he's weak. But he definitely seems like he's a little stronger than he was.
Okay, because I know we're all real close.
Yeah, we're all like knocking on death's door right now.
Yeah, you're all pretty hurt right now. Yeah.
Just tie the rope around my waist, and he's not going anywhere.
There are some trees around you guys too.
No, I like tying him to Laryn better. I was thinking doing it to me, but I might roll over on top of him in my sleep and kill him.
Just crush him to death?
Right.
Yeah, so, I'll tie him to Laryn, like...
All right.
Whichever... Preferably, like torso to torso, like, whichever's the hardest for him to get out of.
Okay.
It'll be super boring, like fishing, and then when I feel him trying to get away, I'll be like, "You motherfucker!
Come on back in here, you little..."
All right. So you tie him to him. Let's see. What would be a good roll to figure out how good of a tie job you did?
I say intimidation. That
makes no sense.
It's my best skill.
How about
that is a good question.
How about thievery?
Thievery?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Do I have to do it, or could, like, Laryn or Donnie do it?
Well, if they agree to, yeah, they can do it.
Okay. I got nothing, guys. Like, I'm 0 with thievery, so...
I have a 1, so no thanks.
I have a 2 thievery, so I can try it.
Donnie's doing it.
All right. Give it a roll here.
Please, God. Yeah, 19.
Oh,
wow,
all right.
Nice.
You do an exceptional job. You tie them up exactly right and get the knots just right. Somehow they work their way through your hands, and you're just kind of amazed with yourself. You did a great job tying them up.
Nice.
Finally does something right.
Yes. Gotta make up for all the bullshit I did caused last time.
Yeah, seriously.
So then I guess we can give you guys experience then, if you guys are ready.
Totally.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just going to, I think for this first part of the adventure, I'm just going to split it evenly among all of you. However, there's a problem because you guys, some of your alignments are not really lined up with the fact that you just slaughtered a town. Yeah. You basically killed a whole bunch of people. So, like...
Though technically we didn't, the robots did.
Right, but it was precipitated by you guys because of your interaction with the robots.
Yeah, that's true.
That's our fault.
Yeah.
No denying it, yeah. I feel like they shouldn't get any experience. I took down the boss single-handedly. I'm just kidding.
Ku-Ruk, I'm not gonna subtract experience though. So I'm gonna give you guys straight up some experience for this whole thing, but you're gonna have to role play the extreme disappointment and regret and pain, Ku-Ruk, that comes with committing a heinous crime like this.
Yes.
Lawful neutral means that you are going by the law. You're going by the letter of the law. You're aligned to that, and you think without law there is no rules, and without rules there's no society. So to you, that's completely antithetical to who you are. So you're going to have to work on somehow getting the group to atone for that horrible ordeal back at the town. So it's going to be on you in this next leg of the adventure to figure out some way to better society that kind of repays what happened at that town. Cool.
I really regret picking lawful neutral.
Chaotic good is fine because sometimes you have to do some bad things to make good things happen. So break a few eggs, that whole mentality. And then Donnie. What is your alignment? I'm not getting your character sheet up.
It says good, but my deity is Bahamut, and he's lawful good. So I feel like I'm probably pretty fucking torn up over what just happened.
You are. Yes, you also feel the same way, that there has to be atonement. Something must be done.
Bahamut's like the god of like paladins and stuff, and I inherited my power from dragons.
Okay,
so it's like sort of a whole like thing for my character.
Yeah, that's a big deal for sure.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I'm not excited about this. Prospect of having to do this.
So yeah, you guys both will have to figure something out, and of course, Laryn doesn't really care too much, but Ku-Ruk,
right.
like, you feel like this has definitely put you in the since you're lawful neutral, this has put the balance on the bad side, so you really have to do something good.
I think back to what happened in the town, and I just throw up at the idea of what we did to all the townspeople.
Yeah, you are definitely.
Like,
yeah, that's how horrible it is to you, for sure. It is just an awful, awful thing. I mean, you estimate there probably was somewhere around 60 to 80 people that were outright just destroyed. The rest of them may have escaped and hidden somewhere, but that's how many people were dead, not including horses.
I was just going to say the horses, and we saw someone running around on fire. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad.
It
was really bad.
Did we make a fire?
Well, you didn't tell me you did yet. You kind of
okay. Do you guys want to make a fire?
Yeah, I think
you'd estimate that
you're about contemplation.
You're about 3 miles from the town that you guys destroyed.
Yeah, I kind of want to. We should have the cloaked guy tied up by the fire so it's easy to keep an eye on him, but I'll also keep a lookout on the road.
Well, we tied him to you.
That's what I mean. I can keep a good eye on him, and if he starts to wander, I'll see exactly which way he's going.
All right. I think last time you said we were like near a farm or something, like a house that looked like they had 2 horses.
Yes, there's some outlier farms that were as you were leaving the town. Where your camp is at right now is like kind of getting beyond those farms, so you're not too close to make them feel kind of uncomfortable, like you're on their property or something, But you're fairly near some farms. You can see outlines of houses in the dark in the distance.
Okay. I think, not right now, but I think like the next day, once we're all healed up, I'm going to try and, with whatever gold I have left, or whatever I can, to get 2 of those horses to give them back to the towns. Since we,
so
indirectly murdered.
Steal from the farm.
No. I said I will either try and pay for them, or like maybe work the wages off or whatever.
Okay.
I'll think of that tomorrow though. Like after we heal and I'm not bleeding out of every orifice in my body.
Okay. All right. Okay. So as far as experience goes, for that entire streak, you guys took out. You did take out some automatons, and you guys did, pilfer some items, and you got some stuff, and you escaped the town. So I'm just going to give you guys. I'm going to give you guys 1,500 experience for that.
Woo! That's exciting.
Yeah, so
That's a lot.
you should
All right,
probably
so-
be nearing level 3, I would imagine.
I'm actually looking at the level table because it has like a classic like little features. So to get to level 2, we needed 1,000 experience, and we were already at level 2. To get to level 3, we needed 2,250 total experience. So that levels us up.
Oh, nice, good.
Yeah,
Sweet, dude. It's been a while. Oh, that's exciting.
we gain one encounter power.
I
Each
don't
of us
remember
gains
how to
an
do any
encounter
of this.
power.
Okay, so we're up to level 3.
And then we gain whatever experience, whatever health that our
your health advances.
classes entail.
Okay, for the sake of the listener, we're gonna do another quick speed through and pause, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we figured out what we're going to do here. I guess I'll just explain. I apparently get 6 HP, so that brings me to a total of 40 health. And then the encounter power I'm choosing is called Precise Strike. It's actually just what it implies. You trade damage for accuracy when you really want to land an attack on your opponent. And when I go for my attack, it's Strength +4 versus AC. And then my hit is just my weapon damage plus my strength modifier. So that should be cool if I really need to hit somebody.
Oh, nice. I got 6 as well, so I'm at 41 total health. And then I picked Hammerfall, which is basically I just do a big overhead arc attack. And when I hit a target, it does 2 hits plus my strength modifier, and you knock the target prone. So I just knock a dude down on his feet, off his feet. What about you, Donnie?
All right. So I gain 5 hit points. So I'm up to max 34 hit points, and I took the sweet ass lightning ability, Dancing Lightning, and it's
He's a dancer at heart.
It's a ranged attack, and it does 2d10 plus charisma modifier lightning damage. And each creature adjacent to the target takes thunder damage equal to my charisma modifier.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like a
Nice.
It's like a nuke. It's awesome.
All right, guys, ready?
Yep.
All right, so you pass through the night uneventfully. Nothing happens.
Thank God.
And the guy, like a couple times, just was kind of restless. The purple guy, he just was kind of grumpy and angry. But you can tell he's not going to die anymore. He seems kind of back. He's kind of back to being fully, normal and healed up too. So you guys are sitting there. The fire is slightly smoking, and you guys are sitting at your camp, and the dawn has just risen and peeked up over the horizon and over the mountains in the distance, and over to the east actually. So yeah, so there you are at your camp, and it's up to you.
All right.
Okay.
So have Donnie and Ku awoken yet?
Well, you can act before they awake if you want. The light is just peeking up, so they're probably not awake yet.
Don't you screw us, Laryn.
No, I kind of want to sneak the ring onto Donnie.
All right.
Wonderful.
I
love it.
Thievery once to get the ring, twice to sneak it onto his finger.
Well,
Reverse
I already
pickpocketing.
have the ring. If
Right.
that's in my credit.
Yeah, you do.
So do I still need to do the thievery
sneak it
roll?
onto his hand without waking him up, but if it's not successful, it will wake him up. If it's a critical miss, you're not going to even get it on his hand, but you will get it on his hand, no problem.
All right. And this is thievery or something else?
Thievery.
Just a regular 20? Okay, thievery. Let me do that.
Yeah. Thievery is like sleight of hand,
Yeah.
basically.
Plus my bonus, 17.
All right, you get it on his hand. He's still asleep. He just rolls over and snores a little bit louder.
And then all of a sudden I go, "Holy shit, guys, look out!" And I just really close to his ears just to see what happens.
All right, so roll perception just to see.
Who?
Donnie.
Okay.
right? Because he's the one with the ring getting the ring put on his finger.
Yeah.
No, wait. Laryn has the ring, doesn't he?
Yeah, I put it on you.
Why?
Just to fuck around. And now I scream to wake you up.
I think I only have a +1 to perception.
So
15.
15, you're fine. So you bolt up, and you're sure something crazy is going on. And you're also hearing all these people talking right now.
Oh, God.
They're coming from everywhere, but right now, Laryn is screaming in your face, "Something's going on!"
Okay, I just like stand bolt right, like just stand up bolt right, like just like a statue, and just like what's going, like tell me what's happening, like give me, fill me in.
Ku-Ruk, roll for perception real quick.
Oh boy, I think I have like +1, so 12.
All right, you wake up as well, and you see this commotion happening.
I don't stand up. I kind of just like lean forward, like still sitting down.
Okay. So you're standing straight up, and Laryn, Donnie, and what do you say? What do you do?
I was just like, what's going on? I'm just like grab Laryn, like what's happening, man?
All right. So Laryn, what do you say?
Nothing, man. I just wanted to wake you guys up. How you doing, dude?
And while he's saying this, you're hearing a conversation about paint colors, and it's a very passionate conversation about what is the true brown, and which ochre is a deeper ochre than the other ochre. And it's a very intense and very detailed conversation about paint colors and which are better. And there's an argument happening.
I just like put my hand on my head and just like plop back onto my like sleeping bag and just sort of like fold my legs underneath me and just like try to like figure out what's happening.
Okay.
Can I try to get the ring off of him? I feel a little bad now.
Yeah.
No.
You can if you want to. You could just tell him if you want or whatever.
No, I think I'm just going to try to pull it off and see his reaction.
Sneaky way? You want to be sneaky about it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, roll for thievery.
This is why we destroyed a town.
Fuck! I crit failed.
It like melds into my skin and it becomes a permanent part of my human.
So basically, what happens is he just grabs your hand and he starts rubbing it in a very weird and a very sexually provocative way.
Oh,
Daddy, what's going on here? And I like try to pull my hand back.
I look at my hand. Can I see the ring?
Yeah,
I would hope I can.
Look at your hand, and you do notice that there's a ring on your hand that was not there before.
Right. I lean over to the cloaked guy and I just start elbowing him to go, huh? Look at that, huh? You like that, huh?
He just kind of scowls.
I take the ring off.
You cannot remove it.
Oh, okay. All right, so.
You snuck a cursed ring on your teammate.
No,
I just look at Laryn. I look at Laryn and just kind of like put my like my head on my fist and just smile like, Laryn, what is this? What'd you do, buddy?
And then I just start squealing at you. Oh my God, you're getting married! Like not understanding what the ring was.
All right.
I just needed to test it on somebody, and I don't know. I'm sorry, man. Can I have it back?
If you can try to take it off, I can't get it off.
Oh, let me try.
So you're hearing a conversation about how disappointing the food was last night. And the ring still won't come off.
Man, I'm about to take the hand, guys. This is terrible.
Oh, God.
While the ring is on you and you're not used to it, you're going to receive a negative -1 to all skill checks and attacks and stuff like that.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Laryn, you dick.
I have no idea. I thought it just... Oh,
thank God it wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. That blows. Well, I tap him on the back and I say, well, we pretty much should probably keep going. Where does this guy have the amulet?
The purple guy is saying something, by the way. He's kind of muttering something.
Can I, like, go behind him and just... is he still tied to Laryn?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna jostle him around. I just, like, try and pick him up on his feet, like, I guess without jarring Laryn around.
All right.
So you go, what? What was that? Huh? Speak up.
He basically says that you guys are idiots.
I just drop him. I go, well, yeah, we knew that. That's nothing new.
Ask him where we gotta go. We'll get him to his healer. And also, what the hell is this guy's name?
Yeah, we haven't asked him.
Right. So
We
you guys
never
asked him
do.
His name?
Do
Yeah.
you care?
His name is Parnas.
Parnas.
Yeah. And
Smitty, Werben, Yaker, and Jensen.
he says, if you guys want to get to where you have to go so that you can get the amulet, you're going to have to take him north along the coast. And you will probably be able to get there within 2 days' journey. It's a small town with only like 5 buildings. And one of the houses in the town is his the healer guy that he knows. And at that place, once you get there, and once he's healed up, he tells you that there is some ruins that are very close north of that healer's place, and that in the underneath the ruins, there's like still some levels underneath that are unexplored. And that's where the amulet is.
All right.
How, before we do anything, how close is the nearest farm? Or like
The nearest farm you could get to in walking by about like 15 minutes.
And that's my
Okay.
question. I asked them to relay what he just said to me, and I understand that. And I just
right.
wanted to say, like, because for the listener who's unaware, I don't understand Draconic. My question is, he said it takes 2 days to get to where we're going, and is that assuming we're on, like, walking by foot? Because if we could steal some
Right.
horses, that'd be great.
Right. If you're walking, it would be 2 days. If you're riding, it definitely like a day. Easily.
Okay.
All right. Are we only close to the one farm, or is there like a few within?
There's like 3. There's definitely 3. There's like one that's kind of on the way, it looks like, as you go forward. And then if you go back, there's 2 that are kind of closer to the town.
Okay. All right. I talked to the other guys. I go, all right. We could get horses, but no stealing them. And I like point at Laryn and like eye him.
Okay.
Like no stealing. And I say, you guys go forward to that farm, and I'll run back to this one and see if we can get horses.
Yeah, we won't steal anything. We'll find some horses.
Don't steal them.
I'm like very reserved, like from here on out. Now that I have like this weighing on me, this whole incident
Psychosis.
back at the town, and I kind of see this ring being on me as like a little bit of a penance, like a little bit of
Yep.
like
That's
this
good.
is something I'm gonna have to bear to like
Exactly.
help make up for it.
That's definitely something that helps you feel a little bit better about the situation. You do feel like you deserve it, and you're listening to some voices right now talk about how much they love this really popular song that you think is just really stupid.
I turn to the cloaked guy and I say, do you know anything about removing rings that are stubborn?
And he's like, cursed item?
I
Is
suppose.
that what you have, a cursed item? He's
I
like,
guess I'm translating between them, so
Yeah.
okay, so that's what he's
Yeah.
a removal of a cursed item is not the hardest thing to do. He said, if you could treat me a little bit better, I might be able to help you.
Well, it looks like that's ranked on Donnie's finger forever.
I give him a neck massage.
He's like, not that.
Oh. Alright, well, we'll figure it out.
I since he's still tied to Laryn, I just like push him off to him. I'm like, all right, you guys go to that farm. I'll take care of this one. And I just immediately start running back to the farm behind us.
All right.
Yeah, I untie him from me, by the way, and just use it as a more or less a leash.
All right, that works. The way that you tied him is perfect. He can still walk. His arms cannot move. And he's basically on a leash. So, and it was tied perfectly well. It was just, it's excellent rope work.
Oh, I have something to add about like the voices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Donnie's mind, he like attributes them to like possible conversations the people that died would have had in the future.
Okay.
Oh my god. Donnie, Jesus, the freaking.
All right.
Well, it was like 60 to 80 people just gone.
Yep. So you see Donnie standing there, and he's silently crying.
Wearing his AFI t-shirt with his hair slicked over his one eye.
God damn it.
Black nail polish on now. Jeez.
Yeah, he's just getting very sad, but nobody else knows what he's sad about, so you don't know what he's going through.
I got an idea, but with the whole ring on his hand.
No one knows.
No one, you don't get me, Mom.
No one understands.
Who ran down to the farm again?
Ku-Ruk.
Ku-Ruk. Okay, so Ku-Ruk, you run down to the farm, and you arrive at the farm. They're already out working on the farm. There's a middle-aged man and what looks like his son, who's like around 20 or something like that. And then his daughter is sitting on the porch and she's sewing something.
I tried to just like get close to them and like I guess the father, like the head farmer, and just trying to wave him down to be like, hello, hi, like trying to get his attention.
Sweat off his brow, and he looks up and he looks very skeptical at you. And but he walks forward. But he tells his son to go back towards the house. And the son walks up on the porch, and the son and the daughter go inside.
Well, I try not to take it as an insult, but inside I'm a little hurt. I ask him to just go, hello, I'm Ku-Ruk. Long story short, do you have horses?
He said, all right, stranger. You come up to my farm. Are you responsible for what happened at the town?
No, I personally am not responsible for what started in that town.
You know what happened?
You
know what happened? Do you know how many people died back there?
I got an idea, and I feel pretty bummed about it.
Yeah? Well, I have cousins. I have nephews. I used to have a lot of family that lived in that town back there.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Man, fucking work traveled in a night.
Yeah. I mean, they were right outside the town. They probably
true.
Saw it all.
Yeah, the word spread, basically. You were seen leaving the town. It was like the most exciting thing that's happened there in like, a dozen years or something. And so now he's like he looks off at the town, and you notice that in the distance there is smoke trailing up from where the town is and stuff. It's not looking good back there.
Oh, boy. I pull on my collar a little bit. Jeez.
I didn't know you had a shirt on.
He's like, are you okay?
You put on a button-up shirt just to do that?
Are you doing some sort of comedy thing with me? And he's starting to get more angry. And he yells for his son. Thomas!
Tough crowd.
Thomas!
Yeah. Pulling a big cigar and she got comedy, never heard of it. No. I try to just come down and be like, I left when the town was going, when things were getting bad. I got out of there. But I feel bad for what happened there, though I had no fault in it myself. So I was hoping, I saw 2 horses get hurt, and I was hoping to pay for or work for 2 horses you may own and send them to the town as a gift, as a way to help them out.
So his stern face kind of clears up a little bit, and he's like, Oh, I see. His son is standing on the porch, and he's pointing a wand at you, and he motions to his son.
Oh.
He motions to his son to lower the wand. And the son does.
You could get diamonds out of, if you put coals up my sphincter right now with how tight it is after seeing that. I now do not trust any magic users, after being with Donnie.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeez.
So the farmer says, so you're looking to help the town.
Yes, if there's a way that I can.
He says, well, I do have a couple horses that are they're not the youngest, not the strongest, but they'll do, and they help get work done, and I could sell you these horses.
Okay, how much are we talking?
Well, I'm looking to get, I'm looking to cover the cost that I'm going to lose from selling these horses, so I'll sell them to you for, say, 5 gold. each.
Oh, you sneaky son of a... Alright, what about... And I tried to gently take it out in the most, like, cautious way possible. My old great axe. The one I've been using up till this point.
Okay. Yeah.
And to show that clearly I'm not, like, drawing my weapon.
I get you.
What if we could I trade? Does this have any value to you?
He takes it from you. He motions to his son again, and his son runs up and gives him his glasses. He's looking at the axe. He looks it up and down. He says, I could use this. Yeah, I'll take the price down 1 gold.
Really wishing I was evil right now.
This is D&D pawn shops. I'll give you $5.
Yeah, really.
The best I can do.
You never know what comes in through that door.
Look, I gotta make money off this too, pal.
30 years I've been working in this business.
What about, and I whip out the obsidian cube that I had from, like, way back.
He stumbles and almost falls down.
Oh, no.
He starts muttering some kind of incantation.
Oh, no.
But it doesn't look like he's casting a spell on you. It looks more of like a protection kind of thing where he's like kind of asking his gods. And he doesn't know what you're doing. He feels a little freaked out by it. He says, "What is that?"
I'll be honest with you, buddy. I don't really know myself, but it sure is purty, and I figured it'd fetch a fair price.
He says that has magic going through it.
It's the Crag's magic.
Well, I know that, but I'm not trying to tell him that.
Yeah, well, I'm not even around.
It's just residual. It's not like anything to do anything.
Yeah, it was like a key or something. I don't know.
It was a channel to allow magic from like an emitter. It was like they were sending Tesla magic to like keep their shit going.
Okay, well, I'll say you're clearly a magic-having fellow with that sun and all, and you think this is magical. How much would you say this is worth?
Well,
wink.
He says, I'm a little bit nervous about that cube. But, and he says, Thomas, and Thomas comes back to the front, and he's like, he motions for Thomas to grab the cube. Do you let him take the cube?
Yes.
Okay, so Thomas takes the cube, and he starts turning it and looking at it and spinning it, and then he looks at his dad and nods. And he says, all right, tell you what, I'm still going to need 5 gold, but I'll give you 2 horses.
So 5 gold for both horses?
Correct.
Deal.
All right. So he leads you up to the horses, and they look a little bit worse than what he described to you. You don't feel like they're the best horses, but it's not like he completely ripped you off. He ripped you off a little bit. All right, so you got these 2 horses then?
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is more or less like for my conscience. This isn't like I'm trying to get the best bang for my buck.
Right.
So
yeah, you're fine, yeah.
If this will make me more even with the town and all that, I won't put up a fight.
Probably help. Yeah. So do you want to walk these horses to the town?
No, I do not want to show my face there ever again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I asked the farmer, I say, like I said, I was getting out of there when stuff was going down, and I'm not super comfortable going back there. I'm a little squeamish with what I saw. Is there a way, like, you could send these there, like, on my behalf? You don't even have to tell them it's from me. Just knowing I did this helps.
He says, sure, no problem.
I look over at Thomas.
1 more gold.
I look down at Thomas, I go, Thomas, will you guys actually do this, or will you just take my stuff and go?
Thomas doesn't look like he speaks, but he just looks at you kind of weird, like a bird looking at something it doesn't understand.
It's a weird bird kid. Can I intimidate him a little bit just to, like, reinforce, like, to actually do this and not just to take my money?
You can try to intimidate him if you want to, yeah, sure. But I mean, just a little bit is kind of a very precise amount of intimidation, so...
Yeah, you're gonna have to fucking, like, kick it through the uprights on this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough.
My rolls haven't been great, so I'm hoping it's pretty low. Because I got a big modifier.
Well, so...
Shit, it's a 27. 27 total.
27 total, no, you did want to roll really high because it's a precision thing. So you're fine.
Yeah.
It's not like you overdid the intimidation. It's like you got it exactly where you wanted to. So you look at him and you just kind of growl, take these horses to the town. They've been through enough.
Make sure they get there.
And the guy looks at you and is a little shocked, he's freaked out. He really kind of gets shook up by that, but he's like, all right, I'll do it for free. There's no need to get angry here. We all want what's best for people. We'll deliver these horses, no problem.
Thank you, good sir. And I give him the 5 gold.
All right, and he takes your gold, and you start walking away. Roll for perception.
Oh, man. I never liked the phrase roll for perception. Nothing good comes
I love it.
6 total.
Okay, so you don't notice anything else, and you just walk away. You have a great rest of your walk back. So back at the camp.
Oh, God.
Back at the camp.
That's going to drive me insane.
Back at the camp, before he gets back, you guys are still hanging out at the camp, and you have a little bit of time to kill before he gets back.
Oh, my God.
I'm saying to Donnie,
man, I hope he comes back with horses, because that would make our life a lot easier on the road ahead.
So you see him far in the distance, and he doesn't have any horses with him.
God,
but I got a little...
damn it.
I got a little skip to my step. I'm a little happier.
Yeah.
I'm a little peppier.
He better have some kind of good news.
So you guys just want to wait it out until he gets back to camp?
yeah.
All right. So he gets back to camp, walks right up, has no horses, and is smiling.
What are you smiling about?
Crap. I know he's not going to be happy when I tell him. I say, the good side is I'm feeling a lot better. The bad side is I really hope you guys weren't attached to that obsidian cube.
What?
Or my axe.
I don't care about the cube. What did you do? You're supposed to come back with horses.
And I got horses for the town. Because we killed one of them, and then the other one was injured?
We killed...
Anyway, it helps.
No, that doesn't help shit. God damn it. How are we supposed to...
I don't know. Why don't you ask that magic talking ring on Donnie's finger that you put on him?
Well, I guess fuck it. Well, you didn't get us any horses. Once again, you fucked up. Let's just keep going on to where this guy needs to get healed.
What's this weird? I told you to go to the other farm, and you try to get horses from that farm. Where you guys are still at camp?
Yeah, no, we didn't feel like doing it. We figured you'd have better success getting horses.
I feel like karma-wise, I would do the town a great service if I murdered you right now where you stand.
You're probably not wrong, but you... good luck trying, because I have really high AC.
Let's just get going.
All right, so you guys get going?
Yeah, I'm like...
All right.
I'm just listening to the voices.
Basically, the purple guy, Parnas, he indicates that you should head east until you reach the coast, and then just follow the coast north for a couple days. And he knows where to head inland.
All right, I guess we'll do just that and start heading up the coast. Or, do we see coastline yet, or are we not that far?
No, you don't see it yet, but you know it's not that far because you can smell ocean.
I guess we should try to get as close to the coastline as possible and just walk kind of the beach.
All right. So you get all the way up to the coast and uneventful. And it's a clear day. There's not any problem with the weather. And you begin walking north. So you walk past small little beachfront towns and little villages that are pretty small, and they're spread out pretty far apart from each other. And there's little houses here and there, and there's some abandoned places. Doesn't look like there's many, there's not much population that's living in this area of the coast.
I elbow Donnie real quick, and I just go, geez, look at the property value of this place. Now I know why they call it Beach Win. Ha ha!
And Donnie, you're hearing another conversation about how magic is stupid and magic isn't real and nobody should be involved with an idiotic pastime.
Oh boy! I just roll my eyes and just just stand there.
All right, so you guys continue walking forward. The purple guy is he's starting to complain, and he says he wants a break. And you're still walking along the beach, kind of. in the dune area where it's still flat land. You don't have to do extra effort of climbing up and down the dunes. And you're walking, and finally you get up to a huge estate. It looks like a very, very wealthy estate, and it's kind of blocking off the area you were walking with a fence, and that fence leads all the way up to the beach, so it looks like you're going to have to take a detour around this estate, unless you want to cut through the estate.
Yeah, I was going to say, so our destination is not the estate, but we want to get beyond it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I kind of want to fuck around in there.
It's about, you guys have about, 5 hours of daylight left right now.
We might want to spend the night there, and also maybe try to get some horses. I don't know. But maybe we want to kick some ass and keep making progress on foot. How far does it seem the detour is going to set us out of the way?
Well, the fence continues through the woods, and you can't really tell how far the fence goes through the woods. And if you look over the fence, which is pretty tall, but you can see through the bars because the fence it's a metal grate kind of thing, like a giant metal fence. You can see, when you look through into the estate, and you don't see any houses, and you don't see a fence on the other side either.
Well, guys, do we cut through the fence and bust right through, or do we go around? Ask the cloak. Ask Parsipus, or whatever his fucking name is.
Parsipus.
Parappa. Ask Parappa.
The Rappa.
So you want to ask him?
Yeah.
He says, if you cut through this place, you're even stupider than I thought.
Well, we're pretty fucking dumb. Let's just go into the front.
No.
Into the front of the regular entrance or whatever.
So there is a regular entrance, and it has stone columns supporting a gate that's made of the same material that looks like. And on one of the stone columns, there's a handprint that's sunken into one of the stone things. And it doesn't look like there's any obvious way to open the gate.
I grab Paris's hand and I put it up to...
Which hand is it? Is it the hand that he lost fingers from?
It's a good question.
That is an excellent
question. It's the right hand.
I don't remember which one I grabbed.
I don't quite either. It wasn't.
And
really
also,
determined.
he lost one finger. I broke a ton of them, but he lost one.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah. I forget which hand, though.
Me too. That's to be determined. You want to roll a D2?
You could.
Yeah, let me see. I'll do it right now.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Yep, that's what I got, and it is the right hand that is missing.
Fuck me. Try it anyway.
All right, you put his hand on the thing, and there's this pleasing tone that emits from seemingly everywhere. And it's like,
oh,
boom. And there is nothing after that. Nothing happens. Everyone looks around, kind of like, what? Well, that's it.
Donnie, put your hand in there, the one with the ring on it. Hopefully it comes off.
I don't think we should.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to set off an alarm or something if someone unauthorized puts their hand in there.
You're saying this guy's authorized?
Well, I mean, he knows about this place. He led us here. So I would assume that he had some sort of clearance to get in. I just, ask him, how the hell do we get in?
He's like, why are you still trying to get into this place? I told you, this is not a place you want to mess with. You will be destroyed if you cut through this place.
Is this is where the fucking amulet is?
He says, no, this is not where I told you that the amulet was 2 days' journey from where we were. He said,
then why the hell are we even here right now?
Because it's in the way. He says, I know of this place. I'm not stupid.
He's not stupid, he says, but he got beat by us.
He just spits on the ground.
All right, I turn to Ku and I turn to Laryn. Guys, should we try to go through this place, or should we just go around it like normal people?
I put my hand in the thing just to see what happens.
Well,
that tone sounds
shit,
again.
there you go.
Damn it.
I mean, if nothing happened the first 2 times, let's try the third. I put my hand in.
Is your hand the right size?
Oh, probably
the
not.
hand, the space for the hand is big enough that it fits everybody's hand comfortably, and it doesn't seem like it's made for a specific size or shape hand.
One size fits all. Okay.
You hear an older man kind of in the distance yelling, "I'm coming! I'm on my way!
Oh.
Don't be so impatient!"
Hmm.
Now I definitely don't want to go in there.
I say to the others,
How about you guys get a head start? I'm just gonna ask these guys if they have any horses.
I don't want to leave Laryn alone.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Alright, I look at Donnie and I say, you just want to keep going? And then Laryn catches up? I'm fine with just going around.
Yeah, all right. Let's just go around then. Let's not tempt fate here. We've already made some terrible decisions, and I'd really prefer not to kill anyone else for a while, at least. At least no one that doesn't deserve it.
And as you're saying that, you're hearing some person over and over again is saying, "This tastes like grape juice." So okay,
I just look up at the sky and I go, "Yes, it does."
So you just see Donnie just look up to the sky and say, "Yes, it does," for no reason, seemingly no reason.
All right, guys, get out of here. Let me see what this guy
You
is
crazy
saying.
kids, get out of here!
Get out of here,
Scamps.
you crazy kid. All right, so so
I guess we keep following the fence to see how far it goes.
And it seems like there's a little bit of a clearance between the trees and the fence. So they chopped trees down long ago to not grow over the fence to make it easy for people to climb over. So you guys start walking along the fence, and it takes another couple minutes as this old man hobbles up to the gate. And Laryn, was it you that stayed?
Yes.
Okay. So this old man sees you, and he tilts his head in a quizzical look, and he says, "Oh, you're not who I was expecting at all. What brings you to my palace?"
Well, are you sure you weren't expecting me?
"I'm expecting a delivery later this afternoon, and I thought you were there. I'm sorry. You're a stranger, and I really don't owe an explanation to you whatsoever."
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to waste your time. I am lost in the woods, and I am really in need of a horse, maybe 2, for an injured companion. I'm not sure if you can help me or not.
Well, unfortunately, we don't use horses here.
Do you use some other kind of transportation?
Well, magic, of course.
Would you be willing to use that magic to transport me somewhere?
Hold on one second. Are you saying you don't know what this place is?
Nobody said that. I'm just lost.
Smooth talking.
Okay. Well, look, this is a very famous, famous around this side of the continent, a famous location for wizards to gather and practice their arts. We don't have need for horses or most types of things that many people like yourself use on a daily basis. In fact, we ban all normal modes of tools and transportation here. It gives people and magicians a place to focus.
Okay, well, sounds like you got a pretty cool thing going on here. I just have one quick question. If you don't have horses, that's fine. I'll get out of your hair. But do you think you could do me a solid? I could maybe give you gold. I could maybe give you a sword or something. But I have a friend who has a cursed ring on his finger. And I feel bad about it because he accidentally put it on. And I just want to get it off.
Oh, you need a curse removed. That would be no problem. I'll do it for free.
Oh, fantastic. Just please wait here a moment or two, maybe 5 minutes at most, and I'll be right back. I'll be out of your hair. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I promise I'll be quick as lightning.
And I start running into the distance where they started heading.
Okay. So you guys are walking along, and after a little while, you start hearing running footsteps coming up behind you. And you look, and Laryn is running towards you out of breath.
Oh, crap, he stole something.
Daddy! Alright, so this guy told us to avoid this place, but it seems pretty cool. It's just like a bunch of wizards, and this dude said he could help me get that ring off you. But we gotta be quick. Let's go run back, and then we'll get out of this place. I just want to get that.
Shaking his head, and he says, he starts saying something. He's saying, don't trust him. Do not go back there. They are not good people. They will lie to you to get whatever they want from you, and you will wind up imprisoned in some magical dungeon where you'll spend the rest of your life being tortured by visiting wizards.
Wait, can someone translate that for me? Fuck, what did he say?
I tell him what he said.
All right, cool.
And there's like a part of like a weird conversation I'm listening to at the same time, like mixed in.
Yeah.
And also don't forget to like take the peas off the stove.
Yeah, maybe Donnie's not the best translator right now.
Well, I looked at Donnie and I say, well, it's up to you. Do you want to get this ring off, or do you think this fuckhead is telling the truth?
Yeah, I don't know why we trust this guy. I mean, he's bound up and I broke his hand. Like, dude, enemy of your enemy is your friend sort of thing, right?
It's not necessarily impairing me right now. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not anything that I don't deserve. So I'm fine leaving this on for now. We'll find other means to get it off later.
All right, fuck
I'd rather
that
not
guy
take
then.
any chances.
Yeah, he did seem a little shifty, so let's keep going.
So you're not gonna run back and tell him
Run
you're
back.
not coming
Nope.
back? All right.
No, I'm just leaving him hanging.
Okay. All right, so you guys keep walking, and you're walking and walking and walking, and it's getting to be like an hour since you started walking along this fence, and it is still going.
Oh my god. This place is like it's like fucking, this is like a Judge Dredd city.
I suspect magic.
I look at
Parspus and I say,
Did you just call him Arthas?
no, what's his name? Parsipus? Parnus, my bad.
I look at Parnus
Parsley.
and I say, do you know when this fence is supposed to end?
He looks kind of like he's thinking about it. He says, I think maybe another hour of walking.
Holy shit.
quite the detour. Shit.
What does the fence look like? Like, is it all spiked at the top, or
it's all spiked at the top? It's wrought iron, so it's like really, not wrought iron, but something really strong. You're not sure exactly what, but it's all spiked at the top. The spikes look horrific, and they're barbed, and they have like little other spikes coming out of them too.
And how high is it? Like, is it taller than I am?
It's about 8.5 feet tall.
All
And
right.
you're 7.
I was gonna
7 feet tall, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, you can dunk on that
even.
fence if you wanted
So
to.
yeah, you can. I mean, you're gonna, if you raised your arm all the way in the air, you would be able to reach over the top of the fence for sure.
Okay, so I look down at Parthas.
I feel like that's not the best idea.
Well, no, but I say, all right, if this is an hour more, we're good. If it's more than an hour, I'm picking you up and stabbing your hand on one of these.
He's like, no. It's only should be only an hour.
It should be, and we'll find out.
Okay. He looks pretty scared. He does not want to deal with that fence or anything to do with that place.
I don't even bother to ask what they're talking about, and I say,
What kind of wizards don't use horses, guys? What the fuck is this?
Why would they? Can't they just teleport everywhere?
Still, the horses are cute.
I disagree.
Well,
It's the only thing that ever beat Superman.
So you guys keep going?
I guess if anyone has any other ideas, I think we would go for another hour.
yeah, I think so.
And then we would.
So you go for another hour, exactly. You time it out. And the fence does look like it is not going all the way into the distance. You think it maybe ends ahead.
And is it getting dark just yet, or we still have some time?
You still probably have another couple hours till it gets dark.
I say we just keep going then. Now that we see that there is an end to the madness and it's not just like an illusion, we'll just keep on trekking it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought it might have been.
All right, so you walk up, and the fence does make a 90-degree turn and starts going in the other direction, parallel to the coast.
I look down at him and I just go, looks like you get to keep your hand.
He looks kind of freaked out but relieved.
Oh.
I
mean, technically I'm lawful neutral, but I'm just bullying this guy as much as I can.
Yeah. That can be within your,
He's evil.
It's a little bit, he's evil, so it's like, of course, the ends justify the means for you.
What if me punishing him is a way to get like good karma back for him ruining the town? Because he's the one that was doing it all.
I don't think so, because it's not two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and everything that happened was reactionary to what we were doing.
Exactly.
Pretty much
what he was doing. You could have done things in such a way that it wouldn't have,
resulted in chaos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just trying to justify my bullying to him on a karmatic level.
All right, so you guys continuing?
Okay.
Yes.
I think so.
All right, so you guys continue walking. And you're following along the fence again, and you see that it just goes pretty far into the distance, and you're still in a wooded area. So you decide to kick off to the side a little bit, and you find a pretty nice clearing that looks like it would be pretty good for setting up camp.
All right, so they start setting up camp, and I kind of determine which direction to set up my trance in to keep a lookout. But I also turn to them and say to ask Parnapus. Well, Parnapus understands me. I don't understand him. So I just ask him directly. I'm like,
So who is this healer guy we're taking you to? And how do we know we can, he's not gonna screw us over?
He says, well, I've known him for a very long time. His name is Grynor. And he is probably one of the most talented magical healers that I've ever met in my entire life. And if you can't trust him, then I don't know who you can trust.
Certainly not you.
He spits on the ground.
I spit on top of his spit, trying to make it bigger.
He spits on your spit.
I just grab his hand and I point to the fence again.
Okay. He says, look, I'm not trying... Look, you spared my life, and I am grateful for that. I don't want to cause any additional trouble. I just want to live my life. My contract is done in the town. The town is destroyed. We all saw what happened. And right now, all I want to do is survive.
all right, so I assume they translate that for me, and I say, well,
What the hell were you doing in there? You obviously were controlling something. You had some major role in that, and it was preventing the people from breaking in. Just at least give us a little more information on why you were there.
I was just doing what I was hired to do. I was paid to do a job, and I did it. And
who hired you?
Look, I can't tell you who hired me. Even just saying the name is bad enough. And it might draw attention. I know he placed a charm on me so that if I mention him in any way, that he will be alerted.
Do I have anything to write with?
our paper to talk to Catherine and Horrell.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a stick and dirt.
Okay, I just grab a stick real quick and I write in the dirt. And I just write, I'm not going to type it. I just write Voldemort in the dirt.
God damn it.
And I just go, hey, Donnie, say this out loud. And I point to what I wrote.
Do you say it?
Yeah.
All right, nothing happens.
Oh, I want to see if that was the name.
Try Tarmarvolo Riddle. No, I'm kidding.
Laryn personal flames.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah. Alright. I'll just say to him, oh, we didn't even want to go into that freaking town. We don't care what you were doing in there. We have no real allegiance to it. I certainly feel bad about it because all the crap you pulled.
He says,
we just want that.
I feel bad as well. So...
Then why'd you do it?
I was paid to do a job, and I'm sorry. Sometimes people have different wants and needs in life, and sometimes those conflict, and I'm sorry for my part in that. But now we have a chance to have a fresh start, and all you have to do is take me to this healer. And I promise you, Get everything you want.
All right. After translation, I say,
Look, buddy, we're never gonna be friends, but once you give us that amulet, I'll feel a little better about you.
All right. Deal.
all right, I think we're ready to go to sleep then and wrap this one up.
All right.
I still want to keep him tied up, though.
Yep, is he still tied up, still the same way, like just looped around your waist or whatever, so you can feel if he's trying to move or get away?
Yeah, he could tie it up to me, yeah.
Okay. So, yep, you guys spend the night and go to sleep. And that's it for the day.
Hey everyone, Doug here, or as you know me, Laryn Gitis. Thanks for listening. I sincerely apologize for the month-long delay. Between the holiday season, editing ABTS, and various health issues, this show sort of fell to the wayside, and I do apologize for that. But the good news is we are still regularly recording episodes, and I was able to find the time to edit the backlog, and I can confidently say that we will be releasing on a weekly schedule, and the release dates will be changing from Fridays to Sundays, so keep an eye out for the new episodes. And things are really about to get crazy, so stay tuned and tell some friends to subscribe and catch up. I'd like to thank the hosts this week. It was Mike, AJ, Bren, and myself. Cover art was done by Ian McAfee. Theme music was composed and assembled by Josh Stitt. Distribution is powered by the fine podcasting software at pinecast.com. You can leave a tip, you can leave feedback, just click a link in the episode description, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks again for sticking with us, guys, and we will be back next week.